I've just celebrated my 55th wedding anniversary, and I'm going to read two poems about marriage, one early on and one much later. Because the night you asked me, the small scar of the quarter moon had healed, the moon was whole again. Because life seemed so short, because life stretched before me like the darkened halls of nightmare, because I knew exactly what I wanted, because I knew exactly nothing, because I shed my childhood with my clothes, they both had years of wear left in them, because your eyes were darker than my father's, because my father said I could do better, because I wanted badly to say no, because Stanley Kowalski shouted, "Stella," because you were a door I could slam shut, because endings are written before beginnings, because I knew that after 20 years you'd bring the plants inside for winter and make a jungle we'd sleep in naked, because I had free will, because everything is ordained, I said yes. Much, much later. This poem is called An Early Afterlife, and I start with a quotation from Horace: "A wise man in time of peace shall make the necessary preparations for war." An early afterlife. Why don't we say goodbye right now in the fallacy of perfect health before whatever is going to happen happens? We could perfect our parting like those characters in On the Beach who said farewell in the shadow of the bomb as we sat watching young and holding hands at the movies. We could use the loving words we otherwise might not have time to say. We could hold each other for hours in a quintessential dress rehearsal. Then we would just continue for however many years were left. The ragged things that are coming next, arteries closing like rivers silting over, or rampant cells stampeding us to the exit, would be like postscripts to our lives and wouldn't matter. And we would bask in an early afterlife of ordinary days, impervious to the inclement weather already in our long-range forecast. Nothing could touch us. We'd never have to say goodbye again. Thank you.